Hello and welcome to a new puzzle. Technically, it's very old. This, I'm trying to not look at this side because this is where the picture is. This is obviously not. I'm pretty sure this is the top of the puzzle box. I got it from some friends of my parents, and for some reason they didn't want the box, so they put the puzzle in a little plastic bag. My guess, probably a 1,000-piece puzzle. I don't know. And since I haven't looked at the picture, I honestly don't know what it is. It's not technically true. I looked at it briefly when I got it, and then I decided to ignore it because sometimes you need to do that. I'm gonna make a little noise now. That could have gone bad. Okay. All right, that is all the this is all the pieces. They are, oh dear, they're very thin, and I have a feeling they might not be the most solid ones, but they have interesting shapes. I mean, look at this one. Look at the shape. Not my usual shape, like two of the sides at least. So I do not know the quality. I do not know the brand. I'm fairly certain it's a 1,000-piece puzzle, and by the colors I see now, I'm guessing some sort of scenery because blue sky and some kind of building, possibly grass, flowers. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting puzzle. So I'm not sure how to do all of it. And since it's a lot of unusual shapes, I have a feeling that not everything will stick together simply because it can't. Because they won't lock together because, oh, interesting piece shapes. A lot of interesting piece shapes. Hey. Well, I mean, try to show you. Look at that. Look at a tiny little tip there. It doesn't look like it's broken at least. So, you know, who knows? I clearly don't. I have avoided looking at the picture, as I said. I think I'm gonna start with just flipping everything and picking out the edge pieces. Oh my god, there are so many shapes. That is very unusual. And based on like how muted the colors are, I'm guessing it's definitely not a new puzzle. Based on the quality, thickness of pieces, continuously, I don't think it's a new puzzle. So it'll be interesting, but yeah, I'm fairly certain that it's landscape of some sort. Because building, sky, pick the flowers, potentially some grass. I should probably just pick out the edge pieces first. Because if I try to like flip everything and spread it out, that might not be the easiest thing. I think I'm gonna go with, can you tell I have not exactly prepared this very well? Gosh. Okay. We will, I say we like we're doing this puzzle together. You're not here, so I'm doing this puzzle, and you get to watch me, I guess? But yeah, I think I should start with sorting the edge pieces and just leave all the other pieces alone as a start. I think that sounds like a good idea, right? Just say yes in the comment section and we'll be fine. Oh, my my last video. Oh no, is this an edge piece or not? I mean, look at it. Can you see that very straight edge that is not actually fully straight? I mean, the other ones are fully straight, so I'm guessing it's not an edge piece. I have a creaky chair and a creaky floor and a lot of creakiness in this house. No, not as much as it possibly could have been. I mean, it's an old house. I'm very curious about this puzzle, but yeah. I'm gonna do the puzzle and we'll have a chat as usual. I don't think that'll be much of the doing of the puzzle right now. It's more like sorting the puzzle. Let's be honest. That's something that takes time, you know? Definitely takes time. So, last time we talked, I was gonna tell you something that I had been doing a couple of times that was kind of new to me. I've technically done it before, but not where I live now. And that is to go to the library and sit and work. And that might not seem like a special thing, but it kind of was, because I live in a rather rural place. I cannot, for the life of me, say that word correctly. Oh my god, this piece has almost broken in half. Oh dear. Put that to the side. Oh, you can't see it, but I'm putting it to the side so it doesn't end up in the pile. Try to be careful with the pieces if it looks like I should. Oh, this one too. Well, it's definitely been used before, this puzzle. But yeah, I live in a place that is not very urban. I live far away from most kind of shops, except my 2 grocery stores. There are like, I might guess you would probably compare it to like Home Depot or something. A lot of building stuff and people with a lot of knowledge of that stuff that works there. Luckily for me. But yeah, don't have that many shops here. So far away from everyone and everything, and except nature. So that's kind of just how I like it. Unfortunately, it makes some things more challenging. And the library here, it is very cute. It is very small and it's not open a lot. It is open twice a week for a few hours. And oh dear, poor puzzle piece. There are a lot of like half almost broken puzzle pieces. This is going to be interesting. But yeah, the library. I tend to self-distract when I talk. It's fine. It happens all the time. Don't worry about it. Back to the library again. I've done some work in my house today. I'm a little scatterbrained because of it. Anyway, I was going to tell you about the library. Oh my gosh. Well, here we go. So last week, I went to the library to basically just, first of all, I brought my computer because I wanted to sit and work a bit. I'm going to tell you about that. But I wasn't sure if they actually had like Wi-Fi that I can use. So that was the first question, but apparently they do have Wi-Fi. Last week, it was one network and it was working just fine. Apparently they're working on it, switching it to a different network, and I was there yesterday and that new network is spotty at best. It was like, you get Wi-Fi, no you don't. You get Wi-Fi, no you don't. Like, oh my god, it was so annoying, but you know, it happens. Just breathe, take a deep breath, and say, well, at least I don't have plans to be anywhere else right now. And I don't have like a Teams meeting or anything, so I was just gonna work. And I use Google Docs when I work, Because, you know, as long as you have internet, you're good. The problem was, yesterday, it was not internet all the time. It kept falling away, falling off, kicking me out. I don't know. It was a lot of not having it, which was very unfortunate and annoying. But I got the work I wanted done, which is great. And I realized that I haven't exactly used that library much since I moved here. I think I'm going to start using it more. Because even though it does not have the best opening hours, let's be real, it is very cute. It is very warm and welcoming. And I think that's why I enjoyed it, and that's why I went back this week. Because, I mean, I'm used to, when I was a kid, our local library was a very small library. This piece cannot possibly belong to this puzzle. It has much, I mean, generally, these are the colors. Oh, sorry. Can you tell? And then all of a sudden, a very bright puzzle piece. I don't think this one belongs. So, I'm gonna put that to the side and we'll see. But that cannot possibly belong. Oh wait. Oh no. I thought I saw another one, but I didn't. But this library, where I now live, is very cute, very welcoming, and I'm used to bigger libraries, but I'm also used to smaller libraries. But this library, first of all, pleasant people that work there, easy to talk to and ask questions, cool. But what I found, like, so almost adorable and very, for me, unusual, because I'm used to, you go to the library and if someone wants to sit and work, it's fine. It just, you don't get bothered and you're, I shouldn't say mostly ignored, but you are not like, you're just one of the people, or one of the person coming by and using it and leaving. In this library, my cute local little library, where I can now sit and work, they had a big table and pleasant chairs, because that's another thing at libraries I've been to. Both were libraries where I actually had a job and libraries I've just visited. The chairs, generally not that pleasant. But this little library has very pleasant chairs to sit on. They're soft and just perfect, in my opinion. Apparently, I was told that they're fairly new, so, you know, that's probably a bonus, I guess. Either way, they were very nice to sit on. But what really kind of like solidified that, the thought that like, I just have to go there and sit there and work more. Not that I have a regular job at the moment, still struggling with that. But I'm used to that. If you're ever offered anything, you gotta pay. And it's not like the cheapest thing to do anything ever. But in this library, I was served tea. I could have chosen coffee, but I don't drink coffee. I do drink tea. And it just sat there and was ready to be taken if you wanted. And it was free, so I didn't have to pay. And when my computer needed to charge a bit, I basically spent that time chatting with the person who worked there. So, you know, it was a very pleasant experience, because a lot of, I'm not going to say that like, oh, a lot of libraries I've been to have not been pleasant experiences. That wouldn't be true. I mean, I generally like it, but it was very welcoming in in a way that, I don't know, maybe people are just more welcoming this uh, far away from everything kind of place. I don't know. But that's another thing. I have felt welcome pretty much anywhere and everywhere I've gone here. But I don't know, something about the atmosphere at the library and the fact that I could pick out the tea I wanted and drink it and for free, and it was Wi-Fi, and it was chairs that was pleasant to sit on. This one, not so pleasant. But I mean, it was just the whole atmosphere, and the one who worked there was like more than willing to chat, and just, it was just such a nice experience. I love that. I loved it a lot. So, which is why I went back this week. It's just, yeah, I really enjoyed sitting there and working. And if you're wondering what I'm working on, because I don't have a regular job that actually makes me money these days, still, I got some challenges with that, okay? Working on it. At some point, maybe. Hopefully everything will be fine and I will start making actual money again, have an income. That would be cool. But what I'm working on, I have one out, but I've been working on this for a while and I struggle to like sit down at home and work on stuff because, well, I am very self-distracting. I can distract myself with just about anything and everything. So focus when I'm home alone is exceptionally hard to come by. I'm not sure why, but I have an idea why, but it's just, yeah, self-discipline. And it's not that I wouldn't even just blame the self-discipline because it's not like I don't want to do it. I want to do it. I have no idea how to get myself to do it. Even the things that I want to do. Which is very, very annoying, I have to say. And all the tips and tricks are, oh, you just make a to-do list and then you do the thing. Yeah, that's not working for me. I've tried them so many times and I always fail at it. So I'm just, at this point, I'm like, I might make a to-do list, but I never expect myself to do anything or to do all the things on that list anymore because I know that ain't happening. So, but back to what I was working on. As usual, very like all over. But I have one out, but I'm working on my second. And I probably could have been finished with it a while ago, but then the thing about, you know, getting myself to do the things that I want to do and being disciplined enough to do them, that's a challenge. So, I have been working on a new knitting pattern and I am getting close to finishing the pattern and I'm very excited about it. I'm so excited about it. I'm writing it both in Norwegian and in English, but I am like, will it make sense to other people? Will other people understand what I mean about some of the things? And the answer is I don't know. I don't know. I hope I managed to explain it well. But like, how many ways can you explain something, right? I don't know. But I have one knitting pattern that I've made. I haven't exactly sold a lot of it, but you know, you also gotta keep on trying. Maybe, just maybe, someone will find this new pattern of mine when it's done and actually buy it. That would have been really cool. But for now, I'm not fully done. I feel like I need to add some pictures. I don't know how many pictures I need. These pieces are not even fully taken apart. I kind of need need a knife or something. No? Okay. I just pulled them apart. I didn't break them. I was very careful. But yeah, I have been working on a new knitting pattern of a hat. Oh, I can actually show you the hat if I can find it. I mean, I'm in my, I wouldn't say knitting room, but hold on. I can't edit the videos, so, okay. Here it is. It's a double-sided one. Oh, tag. So you can flip it and have it like regular, kind of, not boring, but with a little ribbing on the bottom. And that's cute. But the other side, it's so much cuter. Look! Look at it! Cute how? It's so cute. And it's kind of, I have a price tag on because I want to try to sell it. But it's so cute on top too. So, you know, maybe I should put it on. My hair is going to be very messy probably after this, but cute how? Do you like it? It's so hard to show you. I don't have the biggest head, but it'll be one size. But yeah, do you like it? Is that, I have it in different, a couple more colors, but I'm not, like, they're in a suitcase, but I don't know where in the suitcase, so I'm not gonna dig for that one anymore. But do you like it? Is it cute? I love it. It's very soft, this tin merino from Sommersgarn. Look. Oh, the lighting is horrible. Well, that is the yarn. And, I mean, I made a hat. Actually, I made several of this one. And as I said, I'm working on the pattern, which is why I've been to the library, which is why I went to the library in the first place to try to work there. And I'm gonna go with, it feels like it's working. Because I am mostly done with writing the pattern. And I need to like make it look easily readable. Is that how you would say it? I think so. To make it easy to read. That sounded better. So, but yeah, I am very excited. I'm closing in on actually finishing a pattern, which is very exciting because the first and only pattern I have made is like a year ago about that I put it up for sale. So, you know, there's that. But things takes time. And I don't know. I have been enjoying my time at the library. For a while, I didn't want to go to libraries at all because I was kind of honestly sick of them. Not the library itself, but the fact that I had worked at the library meant that if I went to the library, I was never just a regular user of the library because I knew the people working there, and especially on some of the libraries that I did actually work on, the other people coming there knew me, and they obviously either thought I was at work or they wanted to say hi because they knew me because I worked there, and I could never like be by myself at the library. And if I went to a different library, I mean, I've been to like different seminars and co-working things with people from other libraries, so even if I went to a different library, I mostly knew the people working there, so I felt like I had to say hello and then chat, and I tried to not, and that got awkward, especially next time I met them. So I stopped enjoying going to the library, which is probably why it has taken me this long to actually go to this library, to just kind of be myself and not be a librarian at work type of thing. It's a very, very fascinating thing that I couldn't kind of just be me. I had to be the librarian me. But I don't have to do that anymore. I could just be me. I could go and sit at the library drink my tea that the library provides, and work on my knitting pattern. And like, it's working and I love it. And I'm so gonna do it again. But that's something I've been enjoying for a few times lately. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I don't think I fully realized until I've done it now a few times. I don't think I had fully realized how much I missed going to the library like a regular person. That sounded kind of weird, but you know what I mean. I wasn't at work and I wasn't expected to like chip in with knowledge just because I am a librarian. I have the training. Like, no, that was not expected. It was just I get to just come and do whatever I want and be me and then leave whenever I want. I don't have to talk to the people, but I can. It's just, I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm explaining it right or if that's just a me thing. That's how I feel. But as I just said, that is how I feel. So, oh man, I need to do that more. And also, I'm not fully done with the pattern. When I am, I will tell you, and then you can go check it out if you want. And you know, tell someone who knits that wants a knitting pattern that I would love to sell some. Also, because I need to see if people would want it. I guess it's like market research. I hear that's a very popular thing. I don't know how to do that, nor do I really want to. I mean, I've seen people trying to like just do things because in different types of businesses, they do it because they think that's what people want. And then at some point, they get sick of their own business because they don't get to do what they want. They just kind of want to appease everyone else. I don't think that's healthy. So I've decided that my way of doing that thing, at least, is to make what I want, and if people like it, cool. If they don't, well, that kind of sucks for me, but you know, it happens. Kind of go my own way in a way. Yet again, not sure how to explain it. I hope you understand what I mean, but it's not always easy. I know, as I said earlier, I'm a little scatterbrained because I did some work on my house. Not big work, kind of small work. But it was something I had no idea how to do, and I'm not done because I've come to realize I don't think I can do it on my own. For several reasons, actually. One is because I don't know how, I'm not strong enough, and I also only have 2 hands. Sometimes, for some projects, I'm gonna need more hands, which is a weird thing. It's not really a weird thing needing more hands, but I would look really weird if I were to grow a couple more arms. But some things, if you gotta hold something, it doesn't have to be that heavy, but if it's very long, more hands might be a good idea. And I only got 2. And since I would look weird with more than 2 arms, I prefer to have other people help me out. But since I still don't know the most people here, I can't really have people here help me out because I don't know them. So I'm left waiting for my parents to occasionally come visit and hope they're willing to help. And as I mentioned, I think last time, my parents are more than willing to help me when they're here. To the point where I'm like, I have to make them a work list when they come so they don't get to sit and be bored, because I don't think any of us would be happy then. And also you like doing things, all of us. Just, I had a conversation not yesterday, a couple of days ago with someone, and we got into the topic of like, if you sit and watch TV, I don't have a TV, but I watch YouTube on my laptop a lot. But I know there are some people that can just sit in a regular, proper way and watch TV. I know technically it's possible, but I don't understand it. I have to do my puzzle or knit or crochet or do something. And also I generally don't sit proper. I just curl up in a weird little bunch. It's hard to show you now, and also how to do on a chair like this. That's not to say that I can't. I tend to like fold my legs up under me in different ways. But I was like, I understand, or no, I don't understand. Intelligently, I know that people can just sit and watch TV, but I don't understand it, because what do they do with their hands? They're just sitting there not doing anything? How in the world is that even possible almost? And as I said, yes, I know it's technically possible. I just don't get it. I really don't. Those people, to me, gotta be something wrong with them. I'm not saying that there is, but to me, it's just such a weird concept, I guess. To just be able to just sit. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I know how to, well, actually, I am doing stuff then. I was gonna say, it's like, oh, I know how to sit still when I do my puzzle, but I'm doing the puzzle, so I'm not technically fully, this was, ew. Yeah, I don't want to put that on the floor. It was a lot of dirt in the bag. It's not a lot, but like, okay. I feel like I made a mistake now, because these edge pieces cannot possibly be enough, can they? We'll see, I guess. Okay. Oh, that's out of frame. Well, no, it's all out of frame. Okay. But yeah, oh God, I've talked long again. Well, you know, it happens. It happens, and I wanted to do more puzzle, and I wanted to show all of the process this time, not like last time or whatever else that was. Like, I'm going to show you all the puzzle I do, and then, you know, end up not showing you all. Partly because I can't edit my videos these days, so what you get is what you see. It's very raw footage, raw material. Yeah, let's just use those words. But yet again, I think I should stop promising you that it's like, oh, we're gonna do this whole puzzle together. You gotta watch everything. Yeah, I probably shouldn't tell you that anymore, because that has not been happening lately. But I really want to. And, you know, it's, yeah, that's a struggle. But I guess we're not doing any actual puzzling today. I'm a little saddened by that, but on the bright side, wait, you know what? When I spread it out, it looks like more pieces though. Maybe they just look like so few because they were so thin, these pieces. And then the question is, do I have all the corners? I probably should have like put the corner pieces to the side. That's 1, 2, which means the others need to be with colors on them. 3. Okay, where is the last corner? I don't know. I can't see it. I don't know a direct translation, but because I don't think there is one, but there is a saying in Norwegian. It's like the first thing you go blind on is your eyes. Meaning, like, yeah. The first thing that you can't see is the most obvious one. So, where is the fourth corner? Oh my god, I literally can't find it. Oh, that's so annoying. I wanted to be like that to be like the last piece of it, I guess. Not, or at least of today's video maybe. But we can, if we move some of these out, maybe it will be easier to find the last corner. I don't know. Okay. It must be amongst, oh, I found it! I found it! I have 4 corners! Cool, it worked. Yay. Okay, so we have the 4 corners, we have all the colors, we have all the blue. And you know what? I cannot help it. I need to like put something together, okay? Anything. And the first pieces got together. But this one should be easy to find. Oh, got it. There, I have the 4 corners. I have the first 4 technically pieces put together, and I'm gonna say I've been talking for a long time. I'm gonna also take that dirt away before next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a library close to you that you can use and that you enjoy it and that they're helpful and kind and welcoming when you come there, because those are the best types of libraries, in my opinion. So I hope you have that. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing if you have, and watching this whole long ass video if you actually got to the end. Good job. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.